Yeah, so there are some really fun and exciting news because I've been struggling with some fonts in the game. Like everything was pretty horrible, and I was not be able to read all the text in the screen because it was like pixelated as we rendered the game in 640 by 480, I think, and all the fonts, they're like super tiny, and I mean like the pixels themselves, right? They just like scaled up to my like 2000 something 100, so you can imagine how bad it looked. And I started googling basically for the best solution because AI was like super dumb. He just tried to increase the font size, and what we get in the end, they like pixelated fonts were like even more horrible looking on the screen. And the menus, that's basically the thing I wanted to fix in the beginning. They look more proper. The texts are much better readable. Now they like way too tiny, but that should be easy to fix, and that's not a problem really. I'll adjust it later a little bit more because now I have like hard time to read them, but at least they are the proper resolution. And as you can see, we got tiles yesterday or like not tiles, but icons for all the buildings. They do not relate to what we actually build because the actual tiles that we build are completely different. It's fine again, like just some dummy icons here. Furniture the same, we got icons for the furniture. It's not what we see here, but again, who cares, right? And yeah, the new thing which we did yesterday, just a like quick recap from the yesterday, we created the selection system for all the items. So when I click, oh, you actually don't see it. Hold on, let me move my camera down there, right? Or actually down there. Here we go. So now, just quickly, yeah. Now when I click on the item, you see the item gets selected. I'll zoom in a little bit. Item gets selected, and here on the top of the screen, we get the information about that here. But it's pretty cool that this menu works, that we can actually demolish from here as well. We can also just pick an item, click X, it will demolish the item. We can put it back. Let's put 2 chests back here. Storage chest, we put in the back there. Let's put 3 chests, and we right click, so deselected. Pretty neat. I started, let me move here. So I started implementing one feature, and the feature is a worker system. So what the worker system is about? Basically, I'll read you the summary from here. So this feature should connect characters between the base layer, combat layer, via the roster. So basically, like it's the list of all available characters that we get, right? And we should be able to assign jobs as we already do, and do some party formation, but that's for later. We're not really doing it right now. In the previous feature, actually what's really cool, that was behind the scene, that we also, sorry, I need to reload that stuff. What we also did is we created saving system. So like now when we click continue, actually the game saves properly. So every single building, every single furniture item save its state, and it restores it correctly. It's apparently pretty tricky, complicated system to implement. As worker slots allowed, then the party selection will be here. So we'll get a new party button to form the party, and the panel will show all the characters with their current status. The player can add idle characters, basically the ones that aren't working, that aren't assigned anywhere. The workers might be unassigned before being assigned to the party, and the party composition will be used to enter in the combat, and then we have to save everything. So basically, this one is about like forming a party and having the worker systems implemented. New game to actually test it. They start walking! Look at that! Oh my goodness! Okay, hold on. I will unassign both workers. I think that might be broken. Oh, one worker disappeared. What? Where did it go? Where did my worker go? Oh, it's in the house. That's super cool. So my character stays inside the furniture when it's assigned to it. So we probably should have like collision boxes for every scene implemented for this, for the walls, for the furniture, for the doors, etc. There is no collision boxes right now. It's, you know, it's a fake. Everything is fake, right? So assign worker. Look at that! Man, I actually like it. It's like, okay, I'm going to work there. Read to D. So I guess, yeah, what I can guess from the name. Implementation of A star for finding the shortest bound between 2 points in a partial 2D grid. Yeah. And so basically on the floor we will have A star grid instead of the normal grid. And if you're curious what is A star, this is like a very, very basic pathfinding algorithm. I think it's described here in the best way on the picture. So we have the target over here, we have the starting point over here, and then it researches, like you see, all the paths around. Like, if I step in that way, did I get closer? No, it has like obstacles or something like that. Yeah, like there is an obstacle, right? And basically, as you can see, it calculated that these three are closer to the path than these are, so we like reject them immediately. Then we step from each of those three next, right? And we say like, okay, these two are farther than these two, so we go one of those, and then keep going basically until we get to the place. And for the obstacle, we know that there is an obstacle, we don't check that path forward. And this one is like advanced enough to go through mazes even, which is pretty neat. At some point in life, me and Alex implemented this algorithm ourselves manually on Java, because, well, apparently back then there was not much open source stuff. But here, yeah, we would use A star grid 2D instead of navigation server 2D for this grid-based game. Are the doors broken now? It feels like the doors are broken. We don't have rooms, which is okay, fine. Assign a worker. Yeah, look at this, okay? She's working towards. Where's she going? Where is she going? At least she is going around the walls. And this guy. Oh my god. Wherever. Yeah, so we assign a worker there. Yeah, you see that guy? He actually walks correctly with like avoiding all the doors. You go cook. Still need one cooking food, and this one I think is selected lower than the workbench. Yeah, no, I don't know actually. I don't know what it decided like to be. Maybe it has. Look, he's walking towards this workstation. This is some badass AI working here. Look at that. Oh, he is fucking smart. Look at that guy. He is so confident. Yeah, indeed. He just knows where's he going. Like, done. Yeah, I think we are finishing the stream. I would consider everything done. We have pretty good job here done today, working like assignment system, party management. They walking through the doors, right? And we like produce shit here. So that's really neat. We can stop for today. Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining again. Bye.